Welcome to Timberland Farms. My name's Anthony, and with me today I have my dog Timber. And behind me I went to Tractor Supply, picked up some hog panels. These are 16-foot hog panels. Before I unloaded them, I wanted to show you how I loaded them up so you can see for yourself how you can get these in the back of a standard pickup truck. But not only did I pick up these hog panels, I also went and picked up this fence fork. I figured I'd give this thing a shot. I'm not sponsored by them, but I thought it was pretty handy to be putting these panels up on T-posts. They give you pretty clear instructions on the backside how to use this. So let's get this thing unloaded, get some fence posts put into the ground with the T-post pounder, and then we can use this fancy tool I just got and pretty much staple them to the T-posts. So I figured I'd take a moment to reflect on how I loaded this. So I opened up my tailgate, slid the fence in that way until it hit the back of the truck, and then I pushed down and picked up on it to get that arch, and I pushed on it and closed the tailgate, and now it's pretty sturdy in there. It bounces around and stuff, but it's not going to come out. Makes it so it's really easy to strap down and everything. It's all in one spot. It's not hanging off the back and flopping around. It's pretty sturdy. And Timber's out here doing his job. But let's get it unloaded, see what we can do with it. So we're going to take a slight detour because these rugrats pulled their food dish, their grain dish off the wall here. So I'm going to pull the old screws off. And then I'm going to add some washers to them. So hopefully they won't break it this time. Because it was originally down here, they can reach a little bit higher. So we're going to move it off to the side away from the hay feeder a little bit and also raise it up a little bit higher for them. We'll raise it up 6 inches, one stall board higher. They don't have to be stupid tight. Alrighty. See if they're going to break it this time. I'm checking it out. They're wondering why there's no food in there. Are you going to feed me? Let's go feed them. Come on, get your food. While they're eating, they're not going to run away, so I can leave that door open, top off their hay, and check their water, make sure there's no loose hay in there, got a good level in there. So they're distracted by that yummy food. Now it's your guys' turn, isn't it? You want some grain? You want some grain? Let's get you some grain. You guys hungry? Here you go. Eat up. Good girls. So we're thinking that this white and brown one is pregnant. We're going to have to see and wait. So part of farming is a lot of waiting, but she's sort of big in the belly. We're crossing our fingers hoping that she's got some kids on the way, at least one. We're not so sure about our all brown one, our brown with a black stripe on the back. We're not sure if she's pregnant or not. We're crossing our fingers hoping that both of them have kids on the way, but we may or may not have kids for both goats. And were bred to the bucks that we just fed grain. So just like I did with the bucks, now's a good time to check their hay. They got plenty of hay for the night. They're going to need some new water, so I'll go dump this out and replace it for them. Here we got some fresh water for these girls. Yeah, it's tasty, isn't it? Yeah. So our doe are much more friendly than our bucks are. So we raise these up as little bottle babies, and they love attention. They'll jump all over you, get all excited to see you, and the bucks still run away from you, even though we've had them for quite some time now. But I can tell they're looking forward to going out on pasture. You gotta wait for the weather to change and warm up. Alright, it's a little rainy right now, but figure I'll get this fence post up. These fence posts that we have laying around are like 7-footers almost. I can barely reach the top of them. Oh. So I went and picked up 5 more fence posts on top of the fence posts we already have. Got these 4 pieces of hog panel. Set this up inside of the pig fence, pig area where the pig pen's going to be, the pig pasture. So we're going to drive these in. They're going to learn how to use the electric fence in this area. They won't be able to escape because it's a physical barrier, not a mental barrier. So we'll get these fence posts in and put the pigs in here. That ain't going any further than the other one. On to number 3. Yep, hitting this rock at the same spot. At least they're not going to be in here for very long. Now they got those 3 fence posts put in, I'm going to stand this up and wire that to that fence. Those fence posts. I now have these pigs set up in their training pasture, a temporary little paddock. There is electric strung up here so they can learn how to use electric fence. So I got electric strung across there. He's going to go touch it, squeal like a banshee. Figure out that's hot. See? You got to learn, don't touch that. I just have that off of the horse fence here. Wonder if he's going to go touch that again. But we're expecting a heavy rainstorm in about an hour, so I made sure that they got something for cover. I'm going to be building them an actual pig hut, but that's better than nothing. Gave them some food, made sure they had water, and then in a week we'll be releasing them in the rest of this area. Because right up here I have the gate, and the rest of the electric fence still needs to be put up. I'm going to be working on that until it starts raining today. But thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you on the next one.